Hello, everybody. My name's Ardendris, and welcome back to Tensura Reincarnated. Last time, we ended up preparing for like 20 minutes to fight Hinata, and we got the final schematics we needed for researcher. So yeah, just a little bit of prep work, set up all the hotbars, got everything ready to go to take on the most scary mob in the mod pack. And then the fight lasted 20 seconds. Clearing out the spirits actually took longer than fighting Hinata herself. I just needed to line up one Take Mikazuchi, and the fight was over, and we were back at World Spawn with the race select screen available again, because that's how this roguelike data pack works. Actually, pop up anything on the top there? No, it's mostly just relying on this reset counter now. So yeah, Hinata, Take Mikazuchi, like teleport slash move. She was dead in an instant. Like I didn't even have time to register it. I think I stopped breathing for a moment laughing. Yeah, we beat Hinata. It was something. So we got the choice of what we re-evolved as, or reincarnated as again. So we went with the mechanical construct, one of the new ones from Create New Tempest. I think that's what it's called. That sounds right. So we get to showcase one of these add-on races at this point. So far, it just has mechanical hands, so I can't teleport anymore. I actually going to need like movement skills now from like. That's not what I want to do. I wanted to do Burning Tash because this will make falling a little bit slower. Winged shoes don't need on. I have I have the rabbit boots on, but that was still terrifying. I should have been a bit more careful with that. So basically, we can just. Did it get turned off? It's an intrinsic skill. No. Um, okay, why is it not showing me the information? I have mechanical eyes. I should be able to just see everything that's going on there, no problem. Um, there we go, now it's there. So we have mechanical eyes and rotate. So basically I can just go boop on a dime and remove to instantly remove it. Can I remove, this block is not wrenchable. Okay, it only works on wrenchable blocks. Cool. Oh, this is kind of cool. We're gonna get cooler stuff when we evolve. There's some other new intrinsic and special traits and skills that this mod adds in. But this will be good if we want to get into a bit more of the Tensura things. Like, we probably want to set up stuff for making blaze cakes at some points, because they're just considerably better. And I was looking at it before, and we're going to need to set up the grinder, and we're going to need to get some eggs, so I actually do have a couple chickens and crates right now. So we're gonna set up that at some point. I don't know if that's going to be today. So yeah, the mechanical race. It's kind of cool. It has three evolution pathways, and yeah, I can sort of already evolve because I did some work between episodes. Actually, before I go too much further, let's grab a waystone. Let's actually set one up down here instead of always just going into the Sky Village and then back up. So let's put this here and mark it as factory. There is no 9 in the word factory. Silly me. So there's that. Between episodes, basically I just trained up farsight, strength, telepathy, coercion, gravity flights, water current control, but we can't use it. I was about to walk in the water. That would have been silly. Yeah, water is not our friend. If it's raining, we get paralysis. If we go into water, we get really bad corrosion. So that's scary. Definitely going to want to try and get our hands on some of the resistances. Which we can do now. Because when we reincarnated, we got Usurper and Chosen One. Oh wait, that's not going to work. A Chosen One doesn't let me steal subordinate skills unless something else kills them. Oh, scary, scary, scary. Be extra careful. Like, why did I decide to live on a little island in the middle of the ocean? Hello there, Arthur. We need to get our hands on Spearhead. That would be nice. And how do I do that again? Spearhead is... Where is it? I can never actually find what I'm looking for on this list. It's so silly. Um, Severance, Usurper, Villain. Spearhead, Spearhead, Spearhead. Isn't Spearhead literally Spearhead? No, it's not. Aha, we need to kill one more fool again for Spearhead. Cool. So anyways, we reincarnated and got chosen one, which actually means we're going to be taking a trip over to the Labyrinth tree. Let's go to the first labyrinth we found. I did find a second labyrinth while I was... Ooh, I can't go in there yet, can I? That'll give us magical poisoning, and we will die, and I don't really want to just throw away the run like that. So never mind, not going to do that just yet. Let's go over what happened between episodes, shall we? And actually for that, we're going to head back over to the thing, because I just used up my normal one. And let's go to the Ender Farm. If the game's going to load. 1 second. I'm dimension hopping. The game is not happy. There we go. So I came to the end and I set up this thing between episodes. I had meant to do this before evolving and before reincarnating again. But then I wasn't quite prepared for how quickly we were going to go from the Hinata fight into a new race. Plus I had already spent like 4 hours doing other prep work. So I didn't. But thankfully with Gravity Flight, this is a little bit easier to set up, and now we have this thing. And I haven't actually grinded on it any, really. But I'd like 10 Endermen or something like that. Enough Endermen to get Shadow Striker back, and a couple of the like Behenders or whatever they're called got in the way while building. So now we have like 12,000 EP, a little bit more than I actually meant to get. Is there any other important skills I have available that I haven't learned? Not really. So, I can just do that. I literally just killed 40 Endermen doing that and getting into 7,000 EP. EP is not a problem anymore. So, let's actually learn all those real quick. Strength and Body's a good one to turn on. Now, which evolution do we want to go for? Because I can get Mechanical Novice in literally one more sword swing, or we can get Combatant or Giant. I don't want to do Giant, because I don't actually like being like 3 blocks tall. I'd rather stay 2 blocks tall. Then I'll use Combatant or Novice. And I had pulled up the list of what each of them does differently, but now I don't remember what it was. So let me go find that real quick again. Okay, so it looks like Giant gets bigger and gets like resilience boost. Combatant gives a big combat boost, sort of akin to some of the other ones, like probably the unique skill like Royal Beast or whatever it's called, the one that gives you a big... Yeah, this one gives you like big boost and attack things, but it's probably going to have a debuff like this one does too. And Mechanical Novice essentially gives you Unyielding again. Basically just gives you a backup body that you can return to. I think I want to go Combatant. That seems like it's going to be the most useful, because we already have Unyielding for this one. So, Combatant it is. Evolve. That didn't boost our EP at all. Then we go to a Mechanical Soldier. But we did gain the intrinsic skill Overclock. When activated, this skill overloads your mechanical systems, driving performance beyond design thresholds. Developing your frame in arcs of red lightning as precision and power reach unparalleled levels. I have no idea. That probably comes with debuffs, so I'm a little bit scared to use it. But we technically could. How is this thing going, by the way? Like, the Behenders just sort of hang up out here, hang out up here, and the, it seems like the Ender Dragon girls only sometimes fall down. This is probably bad. This is not what I was after. Let's just go away. Oh, you're just gonna keep doing that, huh? Okay. So, do I recall or do I use this thing? Both are probably good options. Great view from up here. Thanks, game. Not that I really wanted to do this, but sure. Um, I'm gonna be fine. Yeah, be careful with behenders. They're actually scary. Do not go upstairs. You'll face consequences. So, we didn't actually gain any strength when we evolve. I think we gained 4 health points, which is an interesting number. Oh, we're doing more damage per hit. That's good, at least. What are we at? 18,000. Hold on, did I lose EP from evolving? I think I was at like 19,000 a moment ago, and then I evolved and I lost strength? That's interesting. So what if I evolve again? Am I going to keep losing points? Is this not a combat phase? This might just not be a well-balanced combat race, it seems like. Like, I had the stats there on that list I was looking at, but I didn't actually pay much attention to them. Analytical appraisal and gravity field and steel strength. Just let's see this real quick. Evolve. We're gaining like 5 health at a time. Our final evolution, Mechanical Warrior. This might not be the best race if I'm going to try and go for a true hero evolution. Because, yeah, we're not exactly going to have a whole lot of health at max, are we? Is this going to actually spawn the rest of them? Am I not far enough away from the rest of the island for them to actually spawn in? I don't know. This might be a bit of a problem. I might have set this thing up wrong. Just collecting all those. Am I going to end up having to use a reroll scroll? I can get... I can get Chosen One back whenever. Like, I have the Hihi Arcane Hoe. Rob, I am now weaker than you, so copy. Ability activation failed. Shadow motion has been acquired. Cool. I think you have other skills, don't you? I feel like Endermen have 2, but I don't remember the other one. Copy. Oh, I copied... Something happened. I don't know. Something happened there, Usurper went on cooldown, and I got a green text at the bottom, but... Hold on, what is that doing? Like, it's activating to do something, but I don't know what. Oh, that's a passive. 50% chance to steal MP. Usurper, active. That's copy. Or that's Rob. This is copy. Copy's one of them. Resistances and intrinsics. Accept those, okay. So I'm not sure. That's just activating the 25% to say it hits, but it's not actually stealing anything. Yeah, Usurper's probably not the best skill we have for actually stealing stuff. We're gonna have to rely on Great Sage instead. But I kind of want to just grind up to the evolution real quick. This race seems like it might only be good for doing create stuff, because this isn't looking great on the whole actually being strong front, especially if I don't actually gain a whole bunch of extra HP when I evolve one more time. There appears to be something wrong with this race. And if there is, what do I want to do about it? I don't know. This is kind of taking the wind out of my sails. Like, I was kind of hoping to go full hero and whatnot, but this might not end well. Let's try out Overclock, shall we? We get red lightning effects. And I'm assuming we're doing a whole bunch more extra health. Oh, we have 20 extra health at this point. Where's the training dummy? I know I have it on me. This has become testing out our mechanical body. Oh, I can't see the actual thing popping up. 117. That did not give us paralysis or anything. Okay, it's almost double, not quite. It's got a 20-minute cooldown. So, that's not as bad as I was expecting it to be as far as debuffs go, but it's definitely not great. We were definitely considerably stronger as an elf, even after an evolution or two. But we might just have to see where we end up here. This won't take me very long to reach, and I think this is even our final evolution. So I'll just see you in a moment, I think. Okay, yeah, that only took like 5-10 minutes. Apparently I did set that thing up a little bit too close. All of these Endermen were staying spawned in, apparently. Anyways, if we click this button... Ooh. Yeah, this race is apparently still a work in progress. It only maxed out at 80 HP. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I don't think we can actually run with this. Uh, uh, the extra bonuses, like overclock is nice. It seemed like a pretty good boost. And I don't know. The mechanical eye and the mechanical hands basically means we don't need to wear goggles here. And we don't need to use a wrench. But that's are just minor things we could just do anyways. I don't think they do anything else other than just making it so you don't need tools, so... I don't know. Maybe this race just isn't very good, it seems like. I'm curious if the other versions of this race are still working. So you know what, let's backtrack a little bit. If we go back to race, Great New Tempest, and we're going to go back to Construct. I think that's the first one. Mechanical Construct. Everything stays the same. We get the choice again. Did we keep overclock? It looks like we kept overclock. I'll get rid of that in a moment. What about novice and giants? Let me pull up the info on both of those real quick, just to see if they're actually working as intended. Okay, so the mechanical novice maxes out at the mechanical scholar, which apparently also only has a max HP of 30. So that's not very good, but apparently the giant actually has a little bit more. I don't know. Giants gets us augment frame, and from there we can evolve into the Colossus and into the Titan. We still only max out at 140. That's... Yeah, I'm cheating to show off the rest of this race, but... Yeah, we lose out on a little bit of damage that we had. Technically speaking, I still have overclock, but I shouldn't. What is the... Where is the skill? Mechanical hands, augment frame. Activating the skill pushes your frame to its physical peak, amplifying power and resilience while sacrificing agility. Basically, I get a little bit bigger. I do a tiny bit more damage. I am slower and... did I say I went a little bit bigger? Am I 4 blocks tall now? I think I'm bigger than I was with Engorge, actually. That's kind of a little silly. But I think I do have fairly good just built-in defenses. Oh yeah, 15 extra armor on top of everything else I'm wearing. It also has 20 minutes. I'm curious if those have cooldowns or if those just stay active. I'm assuming that eventually they'd turn off on their own, if I had to guess. I don't know. I don't know. This race feels like it could be cool. And if you're playing as, let's say this, maybe if I don't know. This feels severely work in progress. Like, this is nowhere near close to balance for everything else in the mod. So, you know what? Might as well go back to show off Scholar real quick, too. So, go back to Construct. Game, you okay? And I think I'm technically gaining, like, tiny bits of EP as I do this, but it's minuscule at best. The Novice gets us Mechanical Body. The Expert gets us nothing. And Scholar brings us up to 70 HP. I don't know. Mechanical Body. When activated, this skill allows you to create and command another mechanical body, ensuring that even the harshest blows cannot end your existence. Hello there. Oh, it doesn't even have my skin. Yeah, this is severely work in progress, isn't it? Oops. Yeah. Yeah. This skill's this race is cool. I feel like they should probably just be combined into one race with all 3 intrinsic skills, and they need severely more HP at max evolution. Because right now, I just don't think I can make an actual run out of this one. Like, makes it so I don't need the goggles, and it makes it so I don't need a wrench. I don't know, I really wanted, like, this one, and in concept, it's really cool. It's just not there yet. That's kind of just the problem with it. A little bit sad. I guess I'm gonna end up making a reroll scroll, aren't I? Go away. I could just do a racial reroll scroll. I don't actually need to do a full reroll. So how do I do that? I've never made one of the specific, like, race or whatnot. They're not called reroll. Are they called scrolls? There's a million things called scrolls in this mod pack. Race reset. What? Okay. 2 mithril, magic stone, monster leather A. I think I have everything for that. It's just a question of, do I have enough materials for all the mithril? Gravity flight took me way longer to get back to that than I was really hoping and was comfortable with. Okay. So this is actually going to be the first reroll scroll we use in this series, period. Ended up using a couple in the original series, I think. This is the first time we're doing it for real. Just pick step we already have. We need 2 mithril, which I have? Like, oh, I guess I didn't have that yet. I want to say I just need to grab a little bit of silver, right? That. And silver ingots. 2 of those. I don't think I actually need that much, but just in case. I was hoping that this race would have a little bit more to it. I was really excited to try it out, but yeah, we're just going to move away from it. What are we going to lose besides the mechanical stuff? I think it's just intrinsic races or intrinsic skills, which is that stuff. Reset your statistic, naming status, awakening status, spirits, resistance, and race along with its intrinsic skills. Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna lose the EP we've gained so far, which isn't much, and yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I do need a low magisteel ingot. I need some of these and some of these. Need monster leather A. I also need to take out the silver and put in iron because I forgot I needed to actually get low magisteel. So, like so. And from there, that'll give us a single piece of low magisteel, I'm fairly certain, which is all we're going to need. And I think that's everything. Need to make a magic stone. And then this is put in together with all that. Just need a few pieces of paper, which we have plenty of. Now, are we going to get a choice in the matter? Or is it just going to give us a random one? That is an excellent question. I don't know. I guess there's only one way to find out. We're not really losing much. This race doesn't have much going for it yet. And okay, we actually do get to choose, which is cool. Do we run random? Or do we go ahead and try one of these races now? What do we want to run? Dragonoid? Despite not being able to evolve, increase your stats through your EP. That's an actually interesting one. I read a little bit up on this one. Apparently you have like fairly weak start, but the more EP you grab, the stronger you get very quickly. Skulkworm, we've tried it before. The blindness kind of sucks a little bit. Although now with an EP grinder, we could evolve and get like magic sense really quickly now. So not that bad. Actually, we have chosen one, so if we were a Skulkworm, we would just have vision immediately. Lesser Spirits, a race of beings embodying the elements themselves. Start with Chant Annulment, Physical Attack Resistance, and Possession. That's another one that would be a little bit scary to try, but we could. Do we just become the spirit hero? Like, we're going to go do spirit stuff, get all the spirits. We're the all-encompassing spirit in this case, I think. And I think this maxes out Spirit Lord, which would be kind of cool. I mean, the spirit hero is kind of calling to me. I kind of want to do it. I think we're going to have a pretty weak start, but let's see. And we do start in the dungeon. The light calls to you. You are a lesser light spirit. Start with light attack resist, light chant annulment, physical attack resistance possession, and light manipulation. We are very weak. We can become a medium spirit or a pixie. I think if we want, I think we're going to go medium spirit instead of pixie, but it's a choice we could make. Do I fly? Aha, I do. I have a, I forgot to check to see if the mechanical construct has a race skill. I don't think it would. I didn't see anything about it, but there's a chance. Anyways, we are tiny. We are tiny. I like the tiny races. Are we even half a block tall? The spirits around you, but quickly realize you are one of them. Oh, hmm. Spirits can't do hero evolution, can they? Maybe I should have actually read up on what this race did before I just chose it. Let me go find the info. I might have messed up a little bit, and we might be making another reroll scroll in a moment. Hmm. I don't know. It's apparent. I don't know how you would do hero evolution as this race. You can't pray for it because you're actually a spirit yourself. Also, we have a spiritual body, which means that unless I possess something as soon as we go to the overworld, I think we're going to die. Like, pretty quickly. Or as soon as we run out of magicules. I don't know. This race might be a pretty difficult one. Also, I have no idea what pixies do. Well, what the pixie race is. I could only find info on the spirit evolution, like greater, lesser, or medium, greater, lord, and then there's an elemental queen, which maybe that's how you do it. I don't know. Um, let's get possession ready, because I think we're going to die. um, let's go. Can I possess? Possession. The ability doesn't work on that target. Um, wow, there's literally nothing I can do. Yeah, there's literally nothing I can do. I'm just gonna die here. Wow, this is silly. Wow, this is silly. I, I somehow, I knew that was gonna happen. That's still annoying. Now I'm a white. Yeah. Yeah, not a fan of that one. That, there was nothing I could do. And now I'm a white, which means I'm also a spiritual ability. That race, I think, is impossible. Like, how on earth would you do that race legitimately? Like, there's nothing. You go outside. There's nothing to gain EP with. There's nothing to possess in the spirit realm. And you're too weak to start with to possess anything. That race just doesn't work, does it? I don't understand how you would do that. And I didn't even have the materials on me to recreate a re-roll scroll. So now we just die and start over. I don't like that. That's silly. And then starting as a white, which again, another spiritual being, starting in the spirit realm instead of with a body, just nothing. Absolutely nothing I could do about that. I should have read more on what spirit was before I tried it. Oh well. Though we died instantly twice. Oh, we had Engorger and Suppressor on that run. What do we have on this run? So we're a merfolk. Don't have great starting stats. We evolve into enlightened merfolk. We have water breathing instantly. We have hydraulic propulsion instantly. That's the word I'm trying to say. Hydraulic propulsion. We have heavenly eye. So because we got martial master. Yep. And survivor. Okay. So two skills I like, or yeah, two unique skills starting off that I really like. You know what? I was starting to lose the vibe of the whole roguelited thing, where how strong you were on everything we were doing. But nope, we're getting back to it, I guess. Martial Master, Martial Master. We have more starting HP than we had as the final evolution of the mechanical construct at this point. It's been a while since we actually just got to evolve a whole bunch at once, but okay. And we're just gonna hang out in the water for a little bit, I think, just doing this, because we're a fish. We are a fish. This is what we do, apparently. Yeah, this could be a good run. Obviously, we can just go back upstairs, get Chosen One back. Or don't even need to go upstairs for that. Just open the backpack. It's sitting in here. Cool. I think I have to readjust my book like that. So, what skills are we gonna get back? we don't actually have enough totems left for unyielding and for tuner. I ended up losing. I ended up accidentally using up more than what we needed. Don't need to get Martial Master back, so that's all fine. Are we just back into super to try to get stronger mode again? We probably are. 64 bookcases for Great Sage. And we can just get the Hihi Arcane. Or we can just get Chosen One back right now. So, that's kind of important. I'm going to need that for a hero run. Although I can't go do that now, we need more EP. Chosen One gets turned on and goes on the hotbar. Cool. And let's go upstairs. We have this recall, I guess. Actually, recall... I think I found a recall level 2 book at some point, and it never... I'm gonna end up having to go up there the long way, aren't I? Rude game. I forgot that was a thing. Sky Village. There we go. And it doesn't even cost any levels because we're that close. Sleep through the nights, and I'm probably only like 10 sleeps away from Sloth, aren't I? Sloth. There it is. 16. A little bit farther than I thought, but still pretty close. Inventory junk is just gonna get tossed away. Now what? What skills do we need back instantly? Great Sage is always a given, although I need more bookcases. I don't actually have enough on me right now. To the... I don't actually have that, I don't have the cool thing marked with a marker, do I? I'd end up having to go to Jarmier, and then from there travel south, which is a lot scarier now. Especially since there's still Hinata over there. Hold on, I think I do have a Frog Library 2 marked, don't I? Yep. Teleport, please. Sometimes it's a little bit slow. So this thing, we can just clear it out real quick, grab some extra EP out of it, and just head on up. Should actually grab the... when we're a little bit stronger and we have, like, material stuff and whatever. Molecular, that's what it's called. Molecular manipulation. Manipulation. Blah, words are hard. Yeah, we should come back here for the wool at some point, but for right now, I just need to grab 64 books. And while I'm here, I can just beat up some of these other mobs if they come near me and just gain a little bit of EP that way. Otherwise, we're probably just returning to the end to do some grinding there in a little. So I'll just see you when we have enough books for Great Sage in a moment, I guess. There we go. There's our bookshelves, although I probably should have grabbed a few more just in case. I just now realized our sword got magic weapon, which is kind of cool. Also, it dawned on me afterwards that since we reincarnated as soon as we beat Hinata, we lost Researcher, or Godly Craftsman again. Which means that we lost all of the engravings we had saved in it, which is sad, and I didn't even register at the time. Anyways, I've just beaten up a couple of things, auto-tamed a few things, and then just promptly beat them up again because I don't have a reason to have them tamed just yet. I don't have a skill to steal subordinate skills. Oh yeah, Shadow Striker. I guess we beat 10 Endermen, so there's that. Cool. Cobbled Golems. These actually have a decent amount of EP, I think. Hold on, I one-shot them, and then... Interesting, how much damage am I doing? Apparently it's more than 80. Cool. Anyways, ooh, that's gonna need a lot of EP, I guess. We really are gonna end up having to use that spawner, the Enderman farm. So let's go ahead and get Great Sage back, because it's just really nice to have. Absolute Severance we could probably do. We just need to get Severer back, which... Just a Spatial Blade? Did I keep an extra one? Yes? But I don't know if it's going to count. It's worth a shot. It did, in fact, count. If we get Severer on one run, as long as we keep a dummy sword, I think it will just allow us to get Severer on every run, which is kind of fun. Actually, just do that real quick. Plus, the Severer sword's pretty good. Severer's just nice to have anyways. So you'll just sit in here. In fact, I should probably get a couple extras, but for now that'll do. I'm feeling kind of good. I don't think we're going to be dying just yet. So I have a bunch of skills that need training. I probably should start scrolling through these uh, battle will manuals, trying to get a few back. Because I think we're in a good position. Um, Other than that, I think we're just going to need to build up some EP until we have enough Magicules to not get Magicule poisoning. So that we'll get the hero egg, I think, right? I think that's sort of the position we're in. Going to assume... Am I going to need Reverser? I don't know. The whole thing with True Hero Evolution is that you're not supposed to be a default Majin. But this data pack's a bit weird, and technically everything's a default Majin, or at least starts with Majin because of the data pack, so... I don't know, we might need to actually go grab the Spider Eyes before we can get a hero egg, but it's still going to be worth it to try and do it before we worry about getting Reverser. Anyways, anything good in here? Arcane Essence. It's not useful, but sure, I'll take it. So, yeah, I'm sort of at a loss at this point. Just, what skills do we need to focus on getting back? And what's our main starting point for this run? Reaper. Do I have 10 Essence? Do I have 10 Demon Essence? I have 6 here from all the different things I had to clear trying to get our hands on the last schematics we needed. Technically speaking, I think I have 4 at the house. I think we'll be able to get Reaper back too, which will be very good for grabbing a whole bunch of EP with this whole insta-kill ability. So let's head on home, and hopefully we do, and that'll be a big help. Come on, how many do I have? It's basically just enough, but enough it is. And then that needs 10 more. Honestly, the villager kills are the easier part of that then. Like, I got 11 in the time it took me to kill like 1,100 villagers. But Reaper is once again acquired. This is a very good skill. We only got to try out for a little bit. Infinite Eater and Attack. Attack just makes me tiny and gives me a little clone army. Infinite Eater? I don't remember what this skill does now. If you toggle it, you get recon mode, which basically makes you small and gives you dodge chance. And Infinite Eater. Infinite Eater. Neither can be activated. I think this one you actually need to acquire via learning, which should be a little bit faster now that we have Great Sage again. We didn't actually have Great Sage the first time we got this skill, so that should be helpful. Hopefully that's only going to need me to click it a handful of times. We should be able to use this pretty quickly. Let me just get this skill going real quick, and then from there, I guess we're going to get on a little bit of an EP hunting spree. Okay, Infinite Eater is learned. Infinite Eater has... Okay, that's not working. I guess those things have true immunity, so cool. Strength and Body has been learned because I ate a fish. Reaper is on cooldown. What's the range at which I can hit you, but you don't turn invisible? You need to target a living entity. I am looking at a living entity right now, game. Also, I just started training a couple other skills as we went, and I put some Magisteel... I'm sorry, game. Is that thing not alive? Come on. Game, are you saying that the bug thing isn't alive? Is that what you're saying? This looks like a living entity to me, but okay. There we go. The thing is, these things have defenses, so I need to hit it twice, which is apparently proving difficult. Come on. There we go. And this thing should give us 50% of whatever we're looking at's EP. Although I need to be stronger than it, don't I? I think that might be part of it, though I don't remember now. Equal to or lower than mine, they're insta-killed and we get 50%. Okay, cool. That means it's basically any... almost any tier 2 Grimoire of Gaia mob is going to get insta-killed. Hold on, I need to actually find a slime so I can steal its stuff. I need self-regen and absorb and dissolve. Both are just very nice to have. Insta-kill. That's a 10-second cooldown, which makes it a little bit slow. You have 10,000, which means we'll get 5,000. There we go. Yeah, this is just a very nice skill to have. Anything that makes EP gain faster is just nice. Self-regen is good. Oh, insta-kill worked on you. Can we just get Absorb and Dissolve right now too? Or are you going to make that a little bit difficult? It's weird going from being so strong and going through all that stuff to now back at the beginning. Like, yeah. And this time we don't even have the super good gear. We ended up losing our super good armor and I misclicked there. I wanted to Absorb and Dissolve, but it's probably not that important. Great Sage. Actually, you only have Sense Heat Sources. That's not even good. I don't know. Yeah, we lost some of our best gear, and we're kind of starting from scratch again. Although it's still not fully scratch. I don't know. It feels different than when we evolved, or when we reincarnated again at the end of the original series and went from Demon Lord to True Hero. This one feels different somehow, but it's hard to explain. That's going to be a 4-hit. Also, do I want to go for all of the same skills? Like, I would like to see other unique ultimate skills instead, which is going to prove a little bit difficult if it's going to, let's say we get Cook back. It will want to become whatever it's called, Susanoo, before anything else will evolve, because I think it goes based on alphabetical order. And Consume. And this is going fairly well. We're already back up to 40,000, and we haven't really done all that much. Plus, Strength was just auto-gained from eating a Minotaurus, which is cool. And Reaper, I missed. Of course I missed. Oh, Coercion is learned. Yeah, we really are just back into start everything over again, which is... Honestly, it's fine. I kind of enjoyed the beginning of this game a little bit more than the ending when we're already super strong. But anyways, since I'm just in restart mode anyways, it's probably a pretty good place to end things off. I was hoping it would survive that. A Minotaur, if I were to try and Reaper that thing, it was going to be left on like 3 HP and I would have to wait again. So I tried punching it instead and nope, just didn't work. Witches actually have more than basically any other base game mob, which is cool. Anyways, that's probably a pretty good place to end things off. I'm just probably going to work on mastering a bunch of the skills we have, working on getting a bunch of EP back up and running. Do we have enough EP to go get the spirits right now? I think it's worth a shot. We hopefully won't die instantly, which means even if we start taking magical poisoning, I'll be able to rush out. Aha! Aha! We can do it! Yes! Actually, this is going to be an even better thing to start off. But what gets the thumbnail? I don't have gravity flight. So am I stuck here until I get gravity flight? I don't remember what happens if I fall, but I don't really want to test it. And I don't have enough jump height to actually make it out of here, do I? I'm stuck here until we have gravity flight. Whoopsies, I'll see you in a moment. Aha! Double jump and parkour made its way up here just in time to learn gravity flight, because of course. Anyways, let's grab our spirits, shall we? So in fact, we should get everything. More or less everything, except we're going to get either light or darkness. It's just a question of which one. You have become a hero egg. We got... I feel like there should have been more to the sound there, but it wasn't. What did we get? Darkness. It looks like we got darkness, which is cool. Actually, that also means we have all of the manipulations to learn too, right? Including... Never mind, there's no dark Why is there no dark manipulation? I'm fairly certain there's supposed to be. Like, mysticism, the same one that adds in, like, all of the ultimates and whatnot, adds in dark manipulation and light manipulation. We got to see light manipulation for a brief second when we started as the spirit, and then died promptly after. But we didn't get dark manipulation yet for some reason. Do I need 200,000 EP? Is that part of the thing and I'm just misremembering? I don't know. I'll have to double check that. Anyways, obviously, I have a bunch of skills still left to learn. We need to start training up all of these things too. Yeah, we're just in reset mode. But for right now, I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and hope to see you next time. So, without further ado, take care, everybody.
Okay, so I want to thank everyone for watching, and a special thank you to our one and only channel member still, the Gaming Tornado. Thank you so much. I hope to see you next time. So, without further ado, for real now, take care, everybody.